Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to BTNE, and today we're going to look at iOS 14 Developer Beta 2 on an on an iPhone 7 Plus. Yes, a 7 Plus. So a little bit of an older device, and we're going to see how it performs. We're going to take a look at some of the new features and see what's up with iOS 14. So let's get right into it. Okay, this is it. I have my iPhone 7 Plus. Yes, it is rose gold. And we are going to open this up with iOS 14 Developer Beta 2. All right, so let's get right into it. I'm going to set this down. Okay. So I've already added some widgets here. This is one of the newer things that's coming in iOS 14 is these widgets, which once you'll be able to do is actually just say we touch and hold here, edit home screen. I can tap on this plus icon over here in the top right corner, and I will get a select amount of options for different types of widgets for different apps. Now, if you keep scrolling, you go to the bottom, what you'll also see is you'll see additional applications like maps, pretty much any other application that supports this for the time being. So if I were to tap on music, I can choose what type of widget I want to add to the home screen. So this one is, I don't know what we're calling this, but let's just say that's a small one. This one's a bigger type of widget, and then this one is the largest widget of them all. So we'll just say like small, medium, large. So you have an options of small, medium, and large widgets. So if I go here and I want to add widget to home screen, it'll automatically add it in. Everything else adjusts. So all of this stuff that was here has now moved to the other screen in the correct order that they were prior. So I'm going to go ahead and stop that there. The other thing that you also do have is your contacts. So contacts are actually updated with a different UI. So if I go into contacts, the UI is actually different when you open up a contact card. So I'm going to open up phone. I already have it pre-selected, so I created this test contact card. And as you see, this is very different from what you'll see on iOS 13 right now. You have each section sort of like bubbled in its own little category. So just to show you that, let me, here, I'll do it from my iPad since I don't have my other device. So traditionally it'll come up like this. See how it's slightly different here? It's like bubbled off. Each section is sort of bubbled off. This one is more so it's just lines, just divided by a line, a little bar. So that's how it looks now with the contact cards in iOS 14. The other thing that we want to go and talk about is going to be music. So music, oh boy, you guys are probably going to love this one. Music is definitely overhauled. Like there's a lot that's changed in the music app. Automatically what you'll see is your splash screen. It'll just show you your top picks. You can scroll through and see other picks that you can tap on and start listening to. What you'll also notice, the bar at the bottom is also different. These icons are different. You have your library all the way over here now. Your main thing is listen now. That's your main splash screen when the music app opens. So obviously if you scroll down, you'll see different things. This is kind of cool. So I don't know if you guys see this, you should be able to, but it's like it's moving. See, it's moving. Yeah, this right there. Yeah, that's moving. It's kind of cool. I think it's kind of cool, you know, a little aesthetic addition there. Look at that one. Ooh. But you know, it's kind of cool stuff, I guess you'd say. So let's see here. What else? Let's go into browse. It's pretty much the same thing, just the icons change. So browse is pretty much the same thing. Let's go to radio. Looks pretty much the same, just the yeah, pretty much the same. Library is pretty much identical. Oh, never mind, library is not, I mean search is not identical here. So it looks like when you tap on search you get browse categories, and then this time what you're getting is you're getting these little cards for different genres. It looks like, yeah, this is great. Look at that, that's pretty cool. This is what the normal search in Apple Music looks like. And this is what it looks like in iOS 14. So this is actually kind of cool. I like what I'm seeing here. So I can tap on dance. and it brings me to the dance genre. So I like this. This is actually really nice. The weather app will now show you air quality up here rather than all the way down in the bottom right corner. So that's going to show up here with this nice little bar, which can fluctuate with the indicator right over here. So if you see there's this green little circle, yeah, that will be the indication. That will be the indicator of where the air quality is. And I mean, it'll also tell you if it's good or bad. So that as well. Now, what the other thing I want to mention is in weather is that Apple actually acquired the company behind the app called Dark Sky. And what I've noticed with iOS 14 is that they're actually immediately putting that to use. When it's raining, what you'll see is you'll see a animation appear up top here, right above this, the hour by hour weather forecast. This will show you a bar of how much rain is expected, when it's expected to stop, when it's expected to start, and how much rain is expected to fall. So that changes according to the current weather conditions, which is kind of cool. That's it for the weather app. So now if we go into the home app, there's a couple different things that have changed in here. Immediately you can see that I have this icon up here, which honestly I'm not too sure what this is. Oh, okay, I know what this is. So what you'll see here in the home app is you'll see this up here. So I have 4 lights currently activated, well, currently turned on, and that's why that's showing up here. So I can tap on this and they'll turn off. This, like I said, I mean, it literally shows you, you know, your favorites, same thing as before. However, this here shows you your most currently used or activated devices. So now if we go into the Maps app, what you'll notice is when you search something and you tap on directions, you'll see an additional icon here that looks like a bike. If you tap on that, this will provide you with cycling directions, which is kind of cool because what it also does is it gives you like the incline, how much of a transition it is. So it gives you a nice idea of what your bike route looks like. You know, are you going to be going up a hill? Are you going to be going down a hill? The other thing is also steps. So it'll also give you indication if you have to get off the bike and go up steps or go down steps, which is really neat. So that's an addition there. Now, if we go into the health app, what you'll see is your same summary. This looks identical, looks fine, cool beans, cool beans. What you're gonna notice if you go into browse is a new tab called symptoms. Symptoms allows you to select a category, and what you can now do is, I was testing this out, so I added this here, but what I'm gonna do is we'll add a new one. So if I go and I say, okay, I'm having bloating, I can add data. I can put if it's present, mild, moderate, severe, when it happened, approximate time it started, and the approximate time it ended. And I just hit add. So I'm gonna hit add, and now that will show up over here. Now I definitely can, whoops. Uh-oh, I hope I can delete that. There we go. Great. Yeah, let's delete that. And that's it for health. Moving on to the next thing here, we have Translate. This app is pretty cool. I mean, there are apps that have existed before that allowed you to translate one language to another to help you communicate when you're traveling. So I have it set to Spanish. You can tap on the language up here or over here to choose what language you want to convert from, and then you tap this, what language you want to convert it to. Now, if you scroll down, what you'll see is it has a little arrow pointing down. I'll zoom in on that. So what you guys can notice from this is that you are able to actually download them. So what does that mean? Well, that means you can have offline access to this. So you do not need an internet connection when you are using this application with those downloaded languages. So like me, I have French and English downloaded right now. I believe I have Spanish as well. No, I don't. I just downloaded it. But yes, so that's what this does. Obviously, to start typing, you can either just enter it here. So you can say that, go, boom. Now what you can also do is you can favorite that, or you can just play it just like that. Turn my volume up. Hola. Boom. Or I can actually press this button down here, the microphone button. Hey, how are you? Hola, ¿cómo estás? And it will automatically play it. So that's actually really cool. I don't know what this button does here. That's really cool. So that is a dictionary button. So if you want to know what a word is, you can honestly just tap on it and it will give you that definition down there. So that's actually really cool. That's it for the Translate app. The next thing I want to look at is Control Center. So what you'll notice here is that you have larger home icons. Honestly, I don't know why this is here. I don't know. It just seems weird to me personally. I kind of liked it before, although it wasn't properly optimized, but I kind of liked it before in beta 1 where you had like more options to choose, what icon you want to access. But this isn't bad because it's a big icon. You tap on it and it gives you full access to all of your HomeKit enabled accessories. So for example, this is a color changing light bulb. I can immediately change that color from here, which is kind of cool. I can access my scenes. I have my HomePods. I can go from favorites and then I can select a specific room right from there. I'm done. I'm just gonna go back. This is just gonna show me this light bulb here because I have, actually this is a group of light bulbs because I have it on and active right now. The other thing is, what you'll notice is you have this icon here. So this is the NFC tag reader. So this is what you'll use to get access to like the app previews that Apple showed off at their WWDC conference. So that's that. Now you don't need to manually like activate it, to be honest. I don't know. I'll let me know, guys, because honestly I'm not sure if you have to manually like open Control Center and then tap on this, or you just hold the phone near the NFC reader and then it'll just pop up automatically. It should, that makes more sense to me. But anyways, next thing is going to be this icon here. So sound recognition. This is kind of cool. You can set this up so it can recognize specific types of sound. So if we're looking at messages now, I can't show you on the phone, but we'll just go over on Apple's website and take a look at, what some of the highlights in there are. So messages, obviously, you gotta do some updates to that. So starting with, as you see here, there's pinned conversations. So what this means is you can pin conversations and they'll pop up at the top of your message app like this. And if someone replies, you'll see the replies just like you see it happening right here. So Kathy on this demo, Michael, the band, they all replied to this person and the person can see that message as like a little preview. What's really cool is your group, like group chats. So if you look over here to group photos, each person that essentially replies, their profile picture will actually have a message right above it. So you see how this is pointing towards this person's profile picture. That's indicating that, hey, this person responded. So it kind of helps you analyze and figure out like who responded to what, if you don't already have the person's number, The other thing is here, let's see, inline replies. So inline replies, I really like this one. I really like it because you can actually reply to a specific person inside of a group message, which is kind of cool. So it's sort of like Venmo. I used to like Venmo, or it's sort of like GroupMe, right? So like GroupMe, or even I believe like even like Instagram, it's a couple other social media applications. So this is kind of cool because it allows you to specifically reply to a specific person within a group, within iMessages, which is cool. So inline replies, you would, I can't remember exactly how it's done, but pretty sure you like double tap on the person's message and then you can now reply. Or what you can also do is you can put the @ sign and then that person. That way it indicates that you're, you know, hey, talking to this person specifically with your message. The next thing is mentions, what I was just talking about, where you can put the @ sign and then the person's name. Yeah, that's it right there. So what'll happen is you'll type a name, you know, to send a message directly to someone, and it'll pop up sort of like this right here. Their name will be highlighted. And yeah, there's some new emojis and styles and stickers, so you guys can have some fun with that when iOS 14 drops. So that pretty much wraps it up, guys. That was just a few things I wanted to mention that's coming out in iOS 14, hopefully.